This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. Okay, guys. Good evening. Now today we are going to talk about a couple of things. Okay, first we are going to discuss the crontab, in-depth level of crontab. Then, like as how to create, how to check, how we are going to be edit, those kind of things we are going to discuss today. And the next we are going to discuss like if it is permits, time permits. Then we are going to discuss on the couple of if statement, those kind of shell script we are going to return. Today's like as conditions and maybe next loops, and there is a couple of examples like as case statements, those kind of things, examples. Okay, and even I given the couple of links, right? Just have a look for these questions, like examples. Okay, just for this, even like next day tomorrow we are going to discuss couple of, and the next one more day we are going to discuss about the entire interview questions on the stuff. We'll close for this end of Friday, this Linux stuff. Okay, this is for who don't know Linux basics also. This is a very good startup actually. Basically it's not a Linux course. Okay, fine, but I given as much as possible.
Madhu, can you share that the document yesterday you just showed us for a sales question?
Which one?
Yesterday you showed that document for examples and links and all.
I already share with you guys. Okay, if you guys search, you can get to know that. You can see here. For example, let's say if you this right, go for documents and go for Linux. Okay, here you can find out here. The Linux examples is not there. See, this one, Linux examples. Open this file. You can find out.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
some things I provided here. Okay, just have a look for this.
Okay. I
Fine,
might be
guys.
missed.
Talk about the crontab now. Okay, let's talk about the crontab. Basically, what is the use of crontab means? This is basically when you go for any organization, any company. Even for example, let's say you are working for something right now, like as any support kind of job, any Linux support, any admin kind of support. Even every Linux system, they had a couple of script is running a background. Okay, like means like instead of doing for manual work, this script is doing for in like automatically. Like for example, when you want to be run, we discussed in the last day one example, right? For example, let's say I want to delete a last 10 days logs. Okay, last 10 days logs you want to keep it and remove like what are the previous days that logs you want to delete. Now what happened, every day is a one day is coming extra, right? For example, let's say 10 days means now if you go for tomorrow there is 11 day means you don't want to 11th day like as last day 11th day logs. Now what happened, you want to delete that. For example, these things you need to do manually, right? When you come to the office you need to delete the last day and to be the 10 or else your system will be go full. Okay, if you keep it the use logs, but those logs is important, but those are we are keep it in the somewhere like maybe S3 buckets or maybe some cluster or something somewhere we are going to store the permanently. But this is for like as immediate purpose, immediate response, immediate troubleshooting purpose we are giving for 10 days logs. That what are the older than 10 days we are going to delete that. For example, if you want to delete that, what you do, you need to be like as you need to do manually for every day. Instead of doing manual work, we are going to return one small script. Let's say, for example, just simply rm minus rf command only, but that command you want to execute at a particular time. For example, let's say day starting time. For example, in the midnight of 12 o'clock, you want to run the script. Instead of like in coming to office, then you are going to delete that. For example, if you do manually means you are not coming to the today office, then what you do? Someone will don't know like what is the path and all. If they know, they will delete. Even they forget also, then what happen? The log will be going to store more and the space is occupied. Okay, that those things will happening, right? Instead of that, we are going to do manually, whatever we are do manually we are going to make it a automation way. That script will take care of the whatever you do, that script will be take care of that. It's we don't need to specify for the run the script. Okay, that script will be we are specifying inside the cron tab. The cron tab will be executed on a particular time. How it will be executed? Maybe the cron tab having the one, this has the famous syntax we had. Okay, that syntax is basically cron tab having the, there is a 5 stars. Okay, I'll keep it a little bit distance, but each star having the only one space. Okay, each star having the one space, but understanding purpose I keep it in the little bit distance for writing something here. Okay, how many stars are there? 5 stars is not a 5-star hotel. Okay, think, remember that list at least. Okay, that's a 5-star. Means each star having their own unique meaning. Okay, the first star meaning what? Anyone knows? What is the first star? What is the first star meaning in the cron tab?
Minute.
Yeah, minute. And the second star is
Hour.
and the third star is
I think month.
date or month.
Yeah, day.
And the next month of the year. I'm going to give the month of the year. Okay, and the next last one is that if you go for any interview, this definitely they'll ask you a question. Maximum interview question they'll ask. The next question, last one is last star meaning what? Tell me. Anyone? Yeah. Day of the week. Okay. What is the value of this? What is the value of this? Tell me, what is the value of we have in the clock values? What is the value? How many minutes we have?
1 to 60.
60, right? 1 to 60 minutes, it's come to 1 second, right? But 0 to 59, okay? The count is that 0 to 59. Hour is that? Hour is
0
that?
to 20.
2 to 23.
0 to? Okay, cool. The date?
1 to 31.
1 to 31.
1 to 31 or 0 to 31?
1 to 30.
Okay. Month of the year?
1 to 12.
1 to 12.
Huh?
1 to 12.
It's,
Um,
it's a 0 to 7. Like day of the week means Monday to Sunday. Sunday and 0 and 7 both are Sundays. Okay, we can give any value. 0 or 7 means Sunday. And Monday means 1. And Tuesday means 2. And Wednesday means 3. And the Thursday means 4. And Friday means 5. And Saturday means 6. 7 means Sunday. 0 means Sunday. Okay. We can give for 0 and 7 both are the Sunday. Fine. And the next, this is for the minute, like a 0 to 59. For example, let's say you want to write a one script. For example, let's say I want to run a script on the day starting. How we are going to specify? 0 minute. Okay, like mean 0 minute means day starting. 0 minute of 0th hour of. Okay, 0 hour of every day means start, and the every day of month of the year. Yes, every month I want to, like as every day you want to be run. No means what happen when the day start in the first 0 hour and the 0 minute, it will be the script will be run. Now, for example, there is a path of your script. Let's say, like for example, let's say for example, home something. I'm going to give like let's say whatever maybe. Let's say home easy to use or something. I'm going to give this some script name. Let's say pod.sh. Some script is there. Okay, that script you want to be execute. The script you want to be execute. And the next, for example, they are going to give the, for example, if you written something logs, they are going to give the logs. You want to push something file, they are going to give this here. And even there is a couple of things are there. We'll discuss this, okay, later on this. Like as and 2 and 1, like as 2 greater than and 1 something greater than less than something. They are going to use a special characters here. There is a one meaning of this. Okay, what is the 2 means? There is a std out std error meaning. Okay, the logs will be stored into the one file, the single file. We are going to discuss later on this. Okay, leave it about today. Okay, that what are the script is giving the output, that output we are going to store in the somewhere file. Now we are going to specify the particular script and particular time that script will be executed. Where the written, where this line we are going to written, there is a software we are going to install in this. If for example by default won't come in the Ubuntu and all, we need to install the cron. Okay, then after installing cron only we are going to see that. For example, in your laptop, okay, there is any cron tab already configured. For example, if you are working any administrator level or any Linux admin or nothing, go on that particular mission, you can check for crontab-l. Means it will get the all list of the whatever the they script, whatever the background is running in your Linux system. You can see list of the cron tabs in your system. What is the cron tab jobs we are going to be running on this? We can see list of scripts are running by default in your system. Okay, we can see list of this. If you want to edit this, we are going to use for the command called as crontab-e. Means we are going to be edit this. Okay, you want to see list, we can use this. And we want to see this crontab-e means we are going to edit this crontab. If anything modification, these two commands are very important. There is a couple of commands, but these two are important. Okay, to like as list of you want to see and you want to edit something in that. Okay, that we're going to do. For example, this syntax we can based on our requirement we are going to change. For example, let's say you want to run the like a 0 minute of only, for example, let's say first hour and second hour. You want to run the 2 hours. We can give the range also. Okay, we can give the range also like this. There is a syntax formation. Sir, syntax I don't know. Then how can I validate this? How can I test this? Basically, we have a lot of tools we have. You can test for one day and you can see that output is going to work. Then you can go for the next day. Now you want to like as get to know like as you whatever you written the syntax is correct or not. You want to check in like as how it gonna work and all. Basically, we have some website. I'll give the very good website for this. Now I have a website for crontab guru. Okay, it's not our guru, it's a crontab guru. Okay, open up this crontab guru. Okay, 1 second, guys. This crontab guru you can specify for the like as what are the when you want to be run. That same syntax here. Whatever we specify this, right? We can specify here. After complete syntax, it will give us when it was going to be run this. Okay, when it was going to be run this. Okay, this is for when you want to be run. We are going to specify this crontab. We are going to get this. What is the meaning of this crontab? Okay, at what time it's going to be run? What are the rate you want to be specify? Like for example, let's say first hour and second hour you want to be like as past hour you want to be run. Like as first hour and second hour we are going to be run. This will be go for. You want to run the every hour, like as every 0 minute you want to run, you can specify like at minute 0. Every hour means it's run in the every hour starting minute, like as many 24 hours, right? The 24 hours we are going to be this run, like means in a day 24 times it will be execute this script. For example, this is a syntax format. You want to like particular date you want and particular date you don't want, we are going to be check and we are going to see that. Okay, in the book which I share, right, there is a lot of scenarios are there, lot of examples are there. Just have a look from this. Okay, just if you guys want to see, let me open that. Yes, any question? Are you guys are clear? What is the meaning of 5 stars? You need to be go for any interview. They'll ask like as explain the crontab, okay, and how when we are going to use the crontab, how to edit the crontab, okay, and the next tell me the scenarios of when we are going to use the crontab. Okay, they will ask. This is the different kind of questions they are going to ask. Okay, is that clear, guys? How we get this command means we need to install the cron software. If you don't have it in the system, there is a software called as cron. This software we need to be installed. That we are going to see now. Okay, we are going to see that. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now let me open this. Let's see a couple of scenarios here, like as ranges and not equal to. And for example, this is we are going to do the same stuff here. Even if you go for any CloudWatch, any automation jobs you want to run, there is a in CloudWatch there is a different. They will come one more star extra. Okay, that don't think about the from this. That is for AWS syntax. They have their own way of syntax. They one more star will come extra. Okay, but this is for like as real things for the any Linux mission we are going to work. It's not a Ubuntu. It's not a CentOS. It's not for the RHL. This is a genuine syntax for the all OSs, all Linux, all INX softwares. Okay, like as Unix, Linux, or whatever. Okay, now let's see that here. Let's go for where we are in this and self notes and this Linux commands, right? The next best hands on here. Okay, just do practice this, understand the concept this, and if even if you guys want to execute any command and all, any script you want to execute, just go on and you can execute here. Okay, then cron tab is very important for us. Okay, just have a look this. Cron tab used to install the like as deinstall this list of the tables. Okay, this is a user element display the cron tab files. R means remove the cron tab. One more, don't do run this. Okay, cron tab -r. Okay, this okay, just E means edit. This two is I used mostly basically. The even I never use this -u, even I never use the R. Okay, if you remove the cron tab -r, then gone. Okay, don't do that. Okay, be careful. Okay, then this is what. Okay, like even whenever you want to be run, we can minute, hour, day of the month, day of the month, like as 1 to 2, month of the year, and the day of the week actually. Okay, this is where we are going to be run this. Okay, they have only this syntax we have. Okay, even if you guys want to go for the cron tab examples, even tutorials point is very good examples for this cron tab examples. The tutorial point they have a lot of examples basically. You can go from here. Even you can go for even computer hope, even that will be give more examples. Okay, these tutorials was having the one real kind of syntax actually. They've written for a very nicely documentation here. Okay, they clearly explain for the different kind of real-time scenarios. Okay, now these examples, for example, you want to be run this script in the at 12:59 every day. Okay, so put the output, and then this we are going to put the output in the like as in the single file. Okay, what are the 2 and 1 means stdr std output. Any this script will be print the output that will print out on the like as in this path, like as null content, whatever it may be. This will be stored in the like as basically when you go for any Linux system, there is a different kind of log storage. Okay, stdr std in, there is a 2 files in the like as etc log or something, the path. Okay, where log, the by default in the Linux machine we'll log in and we'll see that by default where log path there is a 2 files are there that will be stored. That even if you guys want to use for the different script, we are going to use put the particular file, like that logs will be stored in the particular file also. The log file we are going to be specify this in this after this one, right? We can specify this where you want to be stored that log file, that log file path we are going to give this. Okay, one means like std input and 2 means std error. Okay, any errors will come, the it will be 2 meaning. One means like as a input, like as what is the console output is printing, right? That will be okay, both meaning that will be stored in the single file meaning. Okay, we'll see that later. Okay, just understand this concept basically. To store std input output in the single file, that meaning of this is meaning. And see, like run for every Tuesday and Saturday 1 a.m. This is one another scenario. Okay, like meaning of every, like as 1 a.m. means first hour starting 0 minute, first hour 0 minute, and the next every day and every month. And then when you want to be run only for like see here Tuesday and Saturday, and 2 and 7, 2 and 7, like as 2 means what, Tuesday, and the Saturday means what, 7 means wrong, right? Sorry, Tuesday to Saturday. Tuesday to Saturday, they are going to specify. Means this is for 2.2 to 6, we are going to specify. 7 is not wrong actually. 2 to 6 actually here. Okay, like this. Basically, Saturday means it's a 6. 7 means like Sunday actually. Okay, right? Even if you guys want to, you can count it here. Okay. The next another one is another scenario is that 7:30, 9:30, and then 1:30 and 50, no, like as 3:30 you can say. This is 1:30 and this is the like as 3:30. That we are going to specify for this here. Even if you want on the multiple hours you want to do, 7th hour, 9th hour, and 13th hour, 15th hour. There is a different hours you want to do. We can specify the comma separated. Okay, and the every day, every month, every week, and then particular script you want to be execute the script. That's it. The script where we are in the path you need to be specified here, where exactly the path is located, where is the script is located. Okay, is it clear, guys? Scenarios is clear now. Even exact syntax like I say it's correct or not, just have a look this. I'm thinking it's wrong. Let's see, maybe my thought may be wrong. You can check or you can ask crontab guru. It will give for itself. Day of the week, Tuesday through Sunday. Through Sunday means it's through Sunday means like even it will go no work for the Sunday also. Non-standard may not be work for the every cron actually. Okay. Now C means what? Every day of week from Tuesday through Sunday. Maybe Sunday is not gonna work. Maybe it's through 2 to 6 gonna work. Maybe 7 is gonna work or not. We don't know. Let's say 6 here through Saturday. This is through means like after this day is gonna work or not. Maybe I'm not sure. Okay, maybe it's not gonna work for this. Maybe 7 means it's gonna work for the through Sunday. Means from here to here in between. Maybe this day is not gonna work actually. Okay, through 2 to 7, 2-7 range. They are going to specify the range for this actually. Okay, you guys, if you guys want to can check it out. Basically, I don't think so. This is okay. Is it clear, guys? Like this, we need to specify for the what does meaning of the this crontab. Whatever you don't know, just come here and check it here. Okay, even it's very nice to test for your crontab, whatever you specify. Okay, this crontab guru. I'm going to share this link. You guys can be bookmark or some your wish. You can copy paste these links. Even guys, you can maintain your notes for whatever links I'm going to share. Okay, like write here some name for this link and then keep it this link for your next purpose, future purpose. Okay, that will be a good practice for you. Is it clear, guys? Even you can get to know like the chat box in your local system also, where your WebEx is installed, right? GoToMeeting installed, right? From there, there is a every day these chat box are stored basically. Even you can get it from there also. But it's a good copy paste in it right away. Okay, fine. Is it clear, guys? This cron tab. Let's go for this mission and see that how it look like the cron tab and edit the cron tab and all. Let's take any mission. This is a AML NX. Okay, there is different ways to install the different kind of OS. Okay, now let's say I'm going to open this. I'm going to show in the Ubuntu install cron. Okay, this AML NX or Ubuntu if you want. For example, I'm going to show in the Ubuntu. Anyway, we are doing the AML NX, right? We'll see that. See how to set up the cron tab in Ubuntu. Okay, even this Geeks for Geeks also very good examples are there. Yes, have a look that. See here. First update the mission. The next they are going to be checked for this cron and then install the cron here. And the system CTL status cron. Cron is running or not. They are checking for the cron service. Then once you are running, this is the path we need to go for etc cron tab. There is a cron tab is located in the etc folder, and we can go and we can set up for the what is the syntax you want to be execute here. There is a command arguments you want to be passed, you can pass it here. Okay. See here, there is a given examples also. Script every day at 10 a.m. you want to run. It's 10 a.m. it's going to be run the script. You want full syntax you want, you can go for man page. Man cron tab. You can go for, you can get to know this. Okay. Then let me log in the mission first. Guys, any concern, any question? But very, very important concept, guys. If you enter your system, if you may use or not, that's not a thing. But if you go for an interview or if you want to run any automatically, this cron job. Okay, cron job means that running the background daemon process. Okay, scheduler. It's a scheduler. Think this cron job is the scheduler. We are calling a scheduler here. It's very important. Scheduler. Okay, cron is a scheduler. Copy this.
Madhu, one quick question. So this
Yeah.
cron job, suppose if we want to unschedule, so do we need to remove that using -r from the list of cron jobs or else any other method?
That is not uninstallation. Cron tab -r means it is removed from whatever you configured. I guess in the cron tab you are going to list of script you configure, right? Like this. Just I show where it is. These things were going to be deleted. That whatever you set up in your cron tab level, these things are going to be deleted using the cron tab -r. Is that clear? -l, it will show the list of things you configure. -e means list of things, it will open in the VA editor kind of thing. You can edit things, for example, any script you want to run or any date, like as any time you want to modify. We are going to use the cron tab -e. And if you remove that cron tab -r, this entire thing is going to be whatever the cron tab you configure the scripts, date and time or anything, that entire things will be deleted. Is it clear now?
Hi Madhu, one question is there. Is there any command to undo the what we have removed from crontab? Is there any command?
I don't know, Abhishek. If you know, let me know. Basically, in the Linux system, if you undo things means we don't have any option. You can use for any. There is a different kind of tools to roll back stuff. Okay, like as there is some softwares are there. We need to install. We need to be get back to the whatever you deleted. I don't know. Undo things are there like cron tab undo. I don't think so. Once you remove the command means that's removed actually. Undo cron tab. I don't know like it is there or not. Maybe it should be there. Maybe.
Because if in real time if we remove the entries, that it will
You
be really harmful
also
for us.
whatever you do, that's what while doing these things. Just that's what I'm saying. That be careful. Okay, we never do this kind of things in a real time. Okay, if you do remove things means you should know like as it's a meaning, it's required or not while executing these commands. Okay, now if you not do like we can don't do this, would not make the more sense to plant a funnel is asked to yes or no by default. Okay, even it will ask for yes or no also while removing. In a 7 years OS admin work, I have never had this happen to me. No escape. Like I see here, there is a couple of guys are saying that removes the only file containing the cron job. Okay, so if you don't, if not make a backup, you will only remove recovery option are like this here. Where they have sent to us, we have this option. You can find out the cron logs. You can cron logs here, and the file which will help you to rewrite the again. You need to return like this is only written the logs actually. Okay, like as remind things are like as what are the scripts are running when it were running, those kind of logs we have. We can take the logs, we need to take a rewrite the entire cron tab again. We don't option this. It asks you to run before the grep cron and just select these things. Okay, this is the way we had actually. Clear object. Basically
Yeah, okay.
never
Okay, fine.
removes. We never kind of things. Okay, if you delete this mix we need to be like we'll get a headache. Don't do kind of remove things. Whatever the remove things are there, make sure if you don't want to use in future or further whatever maybe, don't use that kind of commands actually. That's what I'm saying, that be careful like when do the remove stuff. Okay, let me go for install this. Let's see crontab -l. First of all, it is already existed or not. No, it is not there. Let's see like I'm going to use this sudo systemctl. Okay, and status of cron, there is a cron job is running or not. Okay, it is not there. Systemctl command is not finding means I need use for service object, service command, service and cron, service name, and then it will come here and recognize service. Okay, now let me install this cron job in this. Install cron in AMLNX. Okay, install cron in AMLNX. It's already there, we need to start that. Okay, cron d there by default is there in the here. We need to start the service and check the service now. Okay, cron d, the service name is that by default is running on the cron d basically. Okay, this is the running cron d is the cron d means daemon actually. Okay, cron job cron daemon. Okay, the daemon is there is a different names for the different based on this. The check config on means like as when you're rebooting system or whatever maybe, this cron tab will be up and running when you're rebooting system, when you're restarting your mission whatever it may be, this cron job will be running on this. Like as it's saying that you don't have privileges to do this, then you can do for the sudo. Okay, this job you want to do, you don't have privilege, then you can use the sudo for this. Okay, once it is done, then we can go for crontab -l. We don't have anything here. no crontab for EC2 user. For means there is no not at all setup for anything. Now we can do for crontab -L -E. Then we can set up for it's a open like as a V editor. Then do for what are the syntax we do, right? We can save this. Just for example, I'm going to save this. Okay, there is nothing to run here. Just I'm keep it this. Means it's run for the first hour, second hour of the day starts. Okay, save this and see. Do you want to retry for the same edit? The bad hour error, something like say wrong, like as it says syntax is wrong. Actually, it's saying this. Okay, now edit this. Yes, open this. Just braces. You can remove this. Okay, just save this now. Okay, it's saved now. And let's see here list of things whatever you configure in the front tab. We can see all the list we can open here. If you're 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 scripts are running in the background, those things will be listed out here. Okay, and if you open the crontab -E, you can see like again editable each second. Even you can go for the edit from here. What are the things you want to be doing here? Okay, and if you remove this, what happened? Let's see here. Okay, then open the crontab -L. Then gone. Okay, is it clear now? Yes, clear.
Clear, Madhu.
And like, based on the OS, it has the like crontab software is there. Think there is a one software. If it is already installed into like they're saying that it's already installed, then we need to start the service basically. If you don't have, we need to install on this. Okay, and you want to just type for right. This is how we need to like install like as front like that. We need to be installed. Then we are going to be start this. Okay, like this. See. This Amazon Linux 2 we are going to use for the systemctl command. Then we are going to use the Amazon Linux 1, Linux 2. There is a two kind of operations. Right? That is for they given this for examples. Okay, fine. Clear, guys? Any question? Any concern here? It's a new mission, right? Okay, like Nitin is asking that question, right? How to cut that, right? I'm going to show like a very shortcut way that Martin is already give the answer. That is also will work. Okay. Like I see, guys, there is a different ways. We can use the arc command. We can use the cut command. Like as how what is the syntax we are going to be feel it's a easy, and we can use for SCD command. That's serial legible editor we are going to use, right? We can replace that too in the entire output also. Okay. We can use that. There is a different ways for any answer. Okay. Like as for example, let's say this script you want to be run. Okay, for example, if you know Python, we can write it using Python. If you know Java, we can write it through Java. If you know the shell script, we can do this. If you know PowerScript, then we can do the PowerShell like if you are using Windows system. Okay, if you are going to use the like as Go language, if you can do for the like as whatever the language if you know, we can write the based on that API. That everything we had a solution for every API. Okay, why we are going to work for particular things means wherever you are expertise for that, then we'll go for written the code actually. Okay, like for example, the website which you are designing, they can do using for the different programming language. Not only like it's a PHP, like it's a .NET, it's a Java, it's a what are the programming language we don't have. Not only that, we can implement for the same stuff, the same architecture in the different language also. Okay, now the same thing here, whatever you want. Let's say everything is not I couldn't say like as it will work for if you want to grep something, the grep command we can work. It's if you want to do like manually, there is no any other option. Okay, like as like what are the possibilities are there, we can search it, we can get it that just have a look for this. Okay, this is what my requirement is, it suitable for this, which command is suitable, just get into that. Okay, it is suitable, there is a lot of scenarios they are going to be used that. For example, let's say I have a one requirement, let's say whatever we had requirement, delete let's say third row first letter, like that is a thing we got output, right? Third row first letter, third column, let's say third column, right? Third column, first letter, something I search it here. Okay, like for example, this is your requirement. There is a third column. In the third column, first letter you want to delete. I don't know, like, as what is the command I need to use. Okay, I don't know, like, as which command I properly need to use. Can I use set? Can I use a cut? I don't know. This command I don't know. This is my requirement first of all. Okay, is it clear, guys? What I'm saying? First thing that requirement. Just understand your requirement, then search for whatever you have a requirement. Is that clear now, guys? Don't go for like a stick for one thing. Okay, just you have a requirement. If you know the words, what are the words you want to search, just search. I didn't say like as you don't know like as how to search. Okay, just I'm saying that not only this entire our course I'm doing the same way. I'm saying that I don't know how we are going to be search. This is a lot of people will be trouble in the real time answer. Okay, like as when you are working for something, you don't know, like as for example there is a new things will come that everything we can't teach in the class, right? The new thing will come, then how we'll get it? But where I need to refer, where I need to get the code, where I need to be paste the code, what is the issue will come, then how we are going to be search. That is the important. Okay, rather than the implementation, like how to implement the based on the scenarios, that is a very important for us. Okay, it's we can't make it like as everything what are, we are going to use the real time. It may be scenario is mine, the maybe scenario is different for you others. Okay, see there is a different 5 ways they have selling that. Okay, there is a different ways up there. First character they are going to use the different things here. Just search here, based on this we are going to get this. Okay, there is a different people are using the different things. Okay, now he is using the sub, like some method he is using, and he created that, and it's not going to work. Your syntax is confused here. Okay, for example, let's say this is I'm feeling I'm not searching the current word, then you can search for the Linux. See, I'm going to use the author set. He directly asked the question like same thing. He has his requirement, he wants to delete for the second thing something, he wants to delete for the this entire column he want to delete. Which one he wants to use, he asking this entire column you want to deleting that. He can do with the set. Someone is saying that we can delete like this. Even we can use the command also, right? For $1 $2 it will print for the he's saying that instead of $1 $2 he's removing the third column entirely. Okay, that is also will work. And some other will people like us replace for this some substrings here. Okay, and then in place there is some method they are going to use. Okay, there is a see different ways they are written, and then he print the simply $1 and $2. Okay, like this is what we are going to use. Like as what are the easy method you want to be choose, we can choose the particular method in this. See there is a nf. Okay, like a last field whatever he are getting, that field you are going to be remove this nf my never means the next last field. Okay, that field we are going to be remove this simply. The remaining two fields will be printed. Okay, this is also one of the good question, good answer. Okay, like this, see here there is a 8 mark mean 8 people are like this actually. Okay, each like they get a 10 marks basically, 10 repetition points basically. Now guys got it right what I'm saying? See this guy is done for the cut command. The same requirement, the different people, different cards they are going to be used here. Now you search it and you can choose it. You feel like as which one is simple, just go through that. Is that okay? Is that clear, guys? Got it right, my intention what I'm saying? Now I'm saying that if you know like as how to Google, how to what is your, if you know the your requirement, you can get a answer very easily. Very easily means very easily. Okay, not only this Linux, maybe it may be Jenkins, it may be Git, it may be like as Ansible, it may be Docker, everything I'm saying that, not only the Linux level. Okay, entire our course I'm saying that, not only course, in the future also maybe some other new tool also. Okay, like as first of all, instead of for who is good, doing the good Google. Okay, they will be expert in the in their work basically. Okay, you should know the how to Google it basically. You should know the correct words used to the Google actually. Okay, then you will get the exact answer. Exact answer you will get it, no doubt in that. No need to learn anywhere, no need to buy hard, no need to remember nothing. Okay, like as for example, I'm going to use for Google like as every time for the some git commands. Okay, I don't want to remember this, just I search for whatever my requirement, I'll get the exact command in the first link itself, then I can use that. Okay, is that clear, guys? See, this is, I remember this word. Okay, or else I didn't remember this link. Actually, I didn't remember this guy also. Just I search this word, I remember. Just I search every day, and I'm going to get the exact link. I'm going to open that link, and I'm going to get the my data basically. Okay, just I'm trying to show you like his question actually. That day I said that cut command we can use, maybe set command we can use, even up command we can use, like is whatever you want, you can use that basically. Okay, just I'm trying to show you like how I'm going to show that. In the morning I replay, right? We can use this set command. I'm going to show that answer. Take any one of the log, particular log. Something. So it's not copied properly. It's not copied properly. Let's go. Okay, some data I copied. Just I'm going to get this cat sample or text sample or log file. Now I'm going to remove this same thing, whatever we done in the previously. I'm going to get the only get request. Okay, from this I'm going to filter it out like as a command. I'm going to use the space separated here. I'm not using the hyphen here, even space also I can use. Okay, I'm going to get for print for the particular columns here. I'm going to print the particular columns, means like this is the first column I want, this is the method I want. Okay, I guess this is the first and this is the second, this is the third and this is the fourth and this is the fifth, like this. Okay, we need to count for properly. Even if you not count properly also, nothing will happening. Okay, now let's say for example print $1 and $4. I will print, like what will happen, let's see. $4 I print. Now what happened, the other one will print. Okay, like as before one is printed. Okay, it's not a $4, then means you can print for the $5. Then what will happen, let's see here. Then do for $6. Now what will happen, let's you can get to know like as immediately. Okay, if you count properly you can get immediately. If you don't no need to get, just increase for one by one, like as if you did something wrong count. Now like we discussed about like as how to make it unique one. Then we discussed about unique hyphen c and sorting order, sort hyphen r. Then we got like as which one we got the more request time, right? This is the IP is getting the more request. Now we had a requirement like as I want to delete this hyphen. Okay, I want to delete this code. I don't want this. Okay, we can use for this, we can command, set command, whatever they say, right? We can try it out if you know the syntax properly. If you know the what is the meaning of this field, what is the hyphen c, what is the hyphen c means column, hyphen d means like as the delimiter. Okay, like that we need to go for the particular option command, then see the particular options and go through that. If you're not finding, just Google it. If you're not finding this, you can go for multiple things here. Okay, now we can get to know somewhere. Now the same thing I'm going to use the set command here. Okay, in the set command there is a field called a search. Okay, we need to search for the particular field. Okay, then next what I do, which field I want to search. Let's say I want to search for this field, like as wherever I have the double quotes and I need to replace with the nothing, I don't want to replace anything, just dollar like a slash and the next enter key here. Now that colon will be removed here. Means they wherever I need to search, I don't want to print anything. For example, in the search place you want to replace something, I want to put the Madhu, like as wherever this double quote, like as this quote is available in the file, in the output, what is the output is printed here, it will replace to the that quotes places to Madhu. And if you not specify anything, it won't print anything, it's removed that actually, it's empty. Is it clear now? Yes, clear. This is for how to Google, how to implement, how to learn, how to get to know, get the knowledge actually. Okay, fine guys, clear now? Now gone, actually our time is most of the finish. Now guys, just have a look that which I already shared with you guys. If conditions, okay, if conditions, this is a like as tomorrow like say assignment kind of things. Loops like as while loop and for loop is very important. Loops, just try it out. Okay, and if condition means there is a different kind of like as if condition first, double if conditions here. Like as I mean double if condition means if let's say if else, we can say we can use the double if, or else we can use the if else. We will do that hands on anyway, but don't think I'll do. Okay, just do yourself. Just write some examples, just Google it, just learn somewhere. Even I shared a couple of links, right? That will be very helpful for this. Okay, and the do like say case statement. Okay, and if else. Okay, then next again in nested if also, if you guys want, you can implement this case statement again. Okay, then loops and for loop and while loop. While loop, you can try it out. These two loops are very important, we are going to use. Okay, and there is a couple of things like as whatever we are going to use that next. Okay, just try it out this up to at least tomorrow class. Okay, just have a look this. Tools like small program. Okay, we don't need to, like for example, let's say if condition. For example, let's say I'll give the one scenario. Your age is 18. If you go for 18, like as you have, if you pass the some 18 value, your age equal to 18. If 18, like as your condition will be 18, you will be the eligible for vote, for example, let's say. Else you don't have eligible for vote, we need to wait for one more year. Just small example. Okay, then if else condition, like as for example, if condition means that if 18 means it will go, or else what happen, we need to specify the one more condition, then we'll go for if else. Or else we can do for the double if conditions. If condition equal to eligible, not equal to like as not, like as you not eligible. Okay, that means two conditions we can return. Instead of two conditions, then we can do for the if else simply. We don't need to go for two if conditions. Then we can use for the if else condition. Then use, for example, there is a one condition true. Like for example, your number is your age is the 18. Okay, 18. Then another condition, your 18 means there is a, you have a like as eligible for vote. Then your 18 or greater than something. Let's first think about your age is the, I guess, greater than 20, like as greater than 50. Okay, if you greater than 50, then you are equal to 18 years or something, like that kind of conditions. Okay, those like as you are entering, for example, let's say the number value. If like another, like I say, your number is, enter the number greater than 100. Okay, if 100, then we can return one more condition, like I say, divide that number in by 2. Okay, like as we need to get the even numbers, odd numbers. Just write the instead, like a nested loops, one loop inside another loop. Okay, those kind of we need to go for the nested loop. Okay, and the case statement is like as the same nested loop, how it works. The case statement both another way we can do implement, but this nested loop is a lot of code will come. If you go for case statement, this is simple will come. Okay, simply we can implement for the case statement. State case statement means switch statement or case statement both are same. Don't think about the switch or case, both are same. Again loops. Okay, the same thing you want to, like you want to print the 100 numbers. We don't need to want to print 1, print 2, print 3. We don't need to print the 100 numbers here, echo 1, echo 2, echo 3. Now what happen, instead of that, we can write a simple loop. Then what is the starting point, what is the ending, we can increment or decrement. Then we can do for the simple one loop, one single loop. It will be print for the 100 numbers or 1000 numbers, 1 lakh numbers or 2 lakh numbers. What is the range you are specifying? Okay, the same task you want to repeat it multiple times. We are going for the loops here. Clear? While loop means there is a one condition. If the condition is satisfied, then only loop will execute. If a for loop means if your condition there is no conditions, just simply your loops will be executed. I know these things are you already learned in the your college test, but just brush up your mind and think the particular condition, and then we can implement for this. Okay, I'll show the some real script for the later on end of the course. The big scripts. Okay, real production scripts. Something you, at least you need to understand the program. Okay, if you're not returning or not, that's don't care. Maximum thing, if you go for any giant company, The maximum scripts already existed. Okay, until unless if you I need to something you want to edit that, you need to understand the what is the meaning of that, where I need to edit, where what is the value of that, what is the condition they've written. After this condition, what it will executing, what is the error is coming from there, where it's coming, what is the condition it's got failure. At least the you need to be understand the program, you need to understand the read the program. Okay, you need to understand the condition of the program basically. Then you will be good for to go actually any kind of scripting language or whatever. Okay, even if you do like 5 6 examples, then you will get to know that how we are going to be understand how to read the program, how to troubleshoot the program, those kind of things you will get to know. Fine, clear guys? Any questions? Guys,
Uh, Madhu, for crontab, once we execute the command, where it is logs and all are saved, like we have to give a that
sorry,
when we execute cron command condition. So whatever the
okay,
output, we need to give that output also save the destination where it is saved.
that's what I shown, right? Just now you can give the less than symbol something. Now what I do, let's say I'll show you right away. Okay, for example, you run this command, right? This output is printing for the output. Instead of printing the console output, just move from this data to some file. Okay, this file, let's say result IPs something. Okay, result IPs .txt file. Now instead of printing the data, it's move this data into the one log file. Okay, one file here. Now this cat, this result.ips, we can see this file will be created. The output will be shown in this file.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now that log file, whatever script will execute, it will go for that file. Now what is the difference between, even I already discussed this, I think so. If you specify the single, what happened, it will be like as every time it will overriding. You want to updating, we are going to use the double.
Double.
Okay, like as it will updating for the every result for the next lines actually. If you do like one thing, it will be overriding for every time. Okay, see it's 2 times it's updating. Okay,
Okay.
that's we already discussed, I think so. Fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay guys, see you
Yeah.
tomorrow. Okay, do that practice. Okay, and have a look for the subtlist syntax. Then the tomorrow class will be very easy for you guys. Okay, watch the YouTube videos. There is a lack of videos are there. Okay, shell scripting for this, there is expertises, shell scriptings are there in the YouTube videos. Okay, you need to just sit some time to learn something. Okay, if you have that time, then you will very good to go actually. Take a serious guys. Okay, okay guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye, good night.
Okay. Good night.